Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to learn how to draw the Floyd triangle. Okay, so the Floyd triangle will be in this format. So starting from the left side to the ending. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and so on. It will print the numbers. So here in the Floyd triangle, if you observe, so we are going to divide the given triangle in the format of the matrix. Okay, so here 3 rows and 3 columns are there. Okay, so in the first row we are having one number, the second row and the second column, so we are having the numbers, and third row first two and third column we are having the numbers, and in each cell the number is being incremented by 1, right? So in each and every cell the number is being incremented by 1. So we have to take a variable such that after every iteration it must increment by 1. Okay, so I'm taking the variable x here. So x equals to 1. I'm initializing the x value as 1. So I'm considering the number of rows as 3. Okay, so now for the first for loop denotes the row, and whereas the second, that is the inner loop, j denotes the column, the printing of the column. Okay, so row and column will be printed. Okay, so here the 1 less than or equals to 3, which is true, and the control goes to the inner loop. Okay, so in the inner loop, so j equals to 1, 1 less than or equals to 1, which is true, right? So it is going to print the %d comma x. So x value is initialized to 1, so it will print the 1 in the first row and first column. Okay, so after that one, x will be incremented here. Okay, so x will be incremented to 2. So now the control again goes to the new line, that is the second row. So second row. So next the for I equals to 2. So I will be incremented here. I equals to 2. 2 less than or equals to 3. So 2 less than or equals to 3, which is true. And the control goes to the inner loop. Okay. So in the inner loop, j equals to 1 and j less than or equals to I. Okay. That is 1 less than or equals to 2. Right, which is true. So 1 less than or equals to 2 is true, and it is going to print two variables here, right? So now it is going to print two variables. Now j value is 1 and 1 less than or equals to 2 is true. Okay, so now it is going to execute this for loop 2 times. Okay, so the first time, so when the 1 less than or equals to 2, so x will be printed. So x value is now 2, right? In the so it is going to print 2 here in the new line. Okay, so next again it is going to run. Okay, so when it is going to run again, so j value will become 2 and 2 less than or equals to 2 is true. It is going to print x value again here. Okay, so x value will be incremented to 3 here, right? So 3 will be printed. So again it is going to check the condition here. So j value is 3, 3 less than or equals to 2, which is false, right? 3 less than or equals to 2 is false. So the control comes out of the loop and the control will go to the new line. Okay, so now I value is being incremented to 3. Okay, so 3 less than or equals to 3 is true, and the control goes to the inner loop. So j equals to 1 and 1 less than or equals to 3, so which is true, and it is going to run this for loop thrice. Okay, so in the first iteration it is going to print the x value which is incremented. So for each and every iteration x value will get incremented here. So x value is now 4, so 4 will be printed here. Okay, so after that one j will become 2. So j will become 2 and 2 less than or equals to 3, which is true, and it is going to print the x value. Here x value will be 5, right? So 5 will be printed. So again the next iteration it will become 6, right? So here j equals to 3, 3 less than or equals to 3, so which is true, and it is going to print the variable 6 here. So like this the Floyd triangle will be working. Okay, suppose if you want to print the values in this fashion like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, or you can change the, instead of incrementing the x value by 1, so you can modify this code here. So x equals to x plus 2 you can give. So if you give like that, then it will execute the 1, 3, 5, 7. In this fashion it is going to execute. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and 11, so on, it is going to print the values. So based on the modification of the operation of on x, the values will get changed here in the Floyd's triangle. Okay, so now let us execute the Floyd triangle pattern. Okay, so we are going to print the Floyd pyramid pattern, okay, by taking a variable x here. Okay. So here for each and every iteration the x value is getting incremented, so that's why the alphabets will be printed in the, for each cell the alphabets will be printed in the increasing fashion. Okay. Similarly here if you want to increment the x value by 2, okay, x value by 2, then pattern will change here. So that here for each and every cell the value is going to increment by 2. Right? So enter the number of rows. So here the number for each and every cell it is incrementing by 2. So similarly you can print different patterns here. So I'm going to print the x into 2. Okay. So x multiplied by 2, then it will print the different fashion. In the Floyd triangle only it is going to do the different numbers here. Right? So like this you can change the different patterns here by applying multiplication, division, subtraction, etc. Okay. So this is about the Floyd triangle execution, and thanks for watching my video. Please do